Hi, I'm Richardson, your step-by-step chef. In this exciting edition of Cooking and Camping with the Step-by-Step Chef, filmed at Cumberland Falls, Kentucky, we are going to make a delicious outdoors dish. It is sauteed onions, mushrooms, and garlic. Now this is a dish you can make easily out on the road or at home. It's totally up to you. So come on, let's cook. And here are the ingredients for our camping version of sauteed onions and mushrooms. It's a little bit gamier, a little bit more outdoorsy than the original version that I did on Step-by-Step Chef. That's in the cookbook. Ding! Over 175 recipes in that cookbook, the original. I have 16 ounces, 1 pound of mushrooms. I have 2/3 of a sweet onion. I use the other third on another recipe. That's the way we hang when we're camping. I have 2 garlic cloves, which basically, honestly, that's 3. Those are really big. I have a very interesting looking 2 tablespoons of butter. That's camping butter. That's what butter looks like after you've been camping. We are going to use 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, and we'll use about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Let me show you how to put all this together. So the first thing we're going to do is just sliver our onion. It's a very rough cut. I try to keep to the rough cuts when we're camping. It gives us more of that campy feel. And you can add more or less of any of these ingredients. If you want to just try it the first time, make it with just an 8-ounce package of mushrooms and, cut all of the ingredients in half. That way you'll get to taste it, you'll fall in love with it, and the next time you'll triple the recipe. So I'm just taking the onion, I sliced it in half, and now I'm just slicing it into these quarters, and I'm going to sliver it. So to sliver it, we're just cutting it like this. That's about 1/4 inch thick slivers of onion. And these onions, I love sweet onion because it makes it real sweet, but if you can only get yellow, white, or red onion, that's perfect too. It's going to come out delicious no matter what. I mean, it's a foolproof recipe. I can make it. See? And here we go, we're just doing this next piece. Again, slivers. I'm making them a little hearty because, again, we're camping, and I'm probably going to have these on hamburgers to start. And then I'll probably have some left and just have it as a vegetable. And then there'll probably be some more left, and I'll have it on chicken. You just never know. But this mushroom onion mix is much appreciated by people on the road. So make as much as you want. So now I'm going to slice this other onion, and I'm not going to bore you. Okay, so you can see the onion is all on our plate. And next up is the garlic. So of course we take off the skin. If you don't like garlic, don't use it. This will still come out very tasty without garlic. It just amazes me some people don't like garlic. I mean, I would honestly swim in it every day. If there was a gym nearby, I would go over. They had a garlic-filled pool, I would swim with it. I know, well, maybe that's why I'm camping alone. But garlic aficionados, I don't know, we're a certain breed. And I have some garlic recipes on StepByStepChef.com that are absolute killer. And there's one there, it is garlic and parsley mixed up with a little vinegar and salt. You eat that, don't do any socializing for 2 days, but want to know something? It's worth it. Just put a do not disturb I ate garlic sign out. I think you'll like it. Now, if you have a garlic crusher, crush it. We're just going to mince this garlic, so just going to cut it lengthwise. And then just cut it from the ends, as tiny as you want. This is going to cook down with the onions and mushrooms anyways. And honestly, the little chunks of garlic, they're a bonus to garlic lovers. Now, people who don't like garlic are probably going to go, whoa, what was that? And then you just slip them a piece of gum and you say, don't worry about it. Okay, so here we go with the next one. And I am literally out in a campground. I am camping. I've been on the road for quite a few days, and it's going to be quite a few weeks by the time I'm done with this series, and I'm really enjoying it. So right now I am up in Kentucky, and tomorrow I'm heading west. And we'll see where we end up. You'll know because there'll be another recipe from wherever that site is. Just give it a little mince. It's not that, again, it's a rough cut. We're camping. We're camping, we're allowed rough cuts. Wow, that garlic already smells good. Oh, I just saw a bear run in the other direction. That's another plus of garlic. Even the mosquitoes have not been bothering me. Is it my diet? I don't know. I've kept reasonably clean, despite my hiking. And I'm actually in a campground that has showers, so it's not like I've gone without. But I think it's the garlic. Okay, and now these mushrooms have been rinsed off, and we are just going to slice these. We're not going to do anything more than this. These are about 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick slices. I don't want these to disappear. That's why I'm not worried about, you know, mincing them down or anything like that, or dicing them. They've been rinsed off, and we're just going to give them a cut like this. I'm sure you don't want to watch me do this whole container, but this gives you the idea. I'll be right back. And look, through the magic of cinematography, the mushrooms are all chopped up. I'll meet you over at the stove. And here we are over at ye old stove. I'm going to tell you, please read the instructions on how to operate your propane stove. The general thing is, turn the gas on. When you hear the hiss, light it. Light it with your match or your fire starter. The flame is usually invisible. Don't put your hand down near it. You can feel up there. Yep, that's lit. Also, if gas builds up, don't light it. Let the gas dissipate, then light it. And if it won't light at all, stop, because there may be something wrong with your stove. So here is our pot, all ready for the mushrooms and onions and rest of the mix. We're going to drop our, and again, the stove is set on medium heat. There's our glob of butter, that's camping butter. That's actually a measure when you're camping, globo. And I'm just coating the bottom of the pan using my spork. Some of the words we use camping. Spork. You got your fork on one end, your spoon on the other. So it is a spork. Just reminds me of Star Trek. Spork, come here, quick. And it did. Here we are melting butter out in the woods. The butter was a little tacky. It's kind of warm out today. Now, here's our mushrooms and onions. Clearly, they cannot all fit in there all at once. So I'm just going to take a bunch of it, start cooking it down, and then I'll just slowly add some of the additional ingredients. And these mushrooms will cook down too. They're going to get a nice brownish golden color. And the onions will get translucent, and this will be one tasty saute. And it will go so well on your hamburgers, your steak, your chicken, or just as a standalone, just as a side dish. I've had people on StepByStepChef tell me that their friends really enjoyed it. They brought it, because I do have a version of this, not as woodsy, on StepByStepChef, and they said they brought this to a party and their friends loved it. Forgot to put my arms out. There we go. This is camping cookware, so there's our handle. And now we're just going to saute. It's going to cook in this butter. You can add more butter. You can use less butter. You can leave the butter out and use olive oil if you like. I've heard all kinds of suggestions. But for some reason, because of the earthiness of this dish and tastiness, it has been quite popular on StepByStepChef. But this, again, is the camping version. So I'm adding garlic and the soy sauce and the pepper, which is a little bit different. I just love things a little bit more savory when I'm camping. So I'm going to start cooking this down, and I'll check in with you in about 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes later, over medium heat, the mushrooms are starting to turn brownish, and the golden brown, and the onions are just starting to turn translucent. So let's add more of our mix. This has our garlic in it. And we'll just keep stirring it. This is over just above medium heat. And we're just going to keep stirring it occasionally. And, see where we end up. Which I think is going to be Deliciousville. Okay, I think I'm too happy a camper today. But this is what we're going to do. And I will see you in another 5 minutes. And just to tell you, if there's nothing happening with your pan, turn the heat up a little bit. And if there's too much happening, if you're starting to get burning on the bottom of the pan, turn it down a little bit. Gas stoves are notorious. It's very hard to, camping gas stoves are notorious. It's very hard to calibrate the temperature. So you do have to adjust it occasionally. So there we go. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, now you can see the onions and the mushrooms are really cooking down, and I can smell the garlic. Oh boy, can I smell the garlic. Yum! This is backwoods sauteed mushrooms and onions. Now I'm adding our black pepper. Yum. Add more or less. Do it according to taste. Just remember, if you add too much, you can't take it out, so do it gradually. And then we're going to add our splash of soy sauce. Don't go overboard on that. We're not making a Chinese stir fry. We just want it for a little gamey flavor. Oh boy, does this smell good. And now just stir it all in. There's going to be a lot of people when you make this who stop by your campsite and they introduce themselves, but they're actually after this. So be wary. It's not just the bears who are going to be after your meal. So I think that we'll just keep sauteing for about 5 more minutes, and you'll see what deliciousness we have created. So I'll be right back. And 5 minutes later, here we are. Look at how that cooked down. Isn't that nice? That's what we want. Now, here's a couple of ideas for you. If you don't like it liquidy, and there was some liquid in here, you can just pour that off. Or, here's one you might like even better. Eat it. Or, even better than that, I'm going to turn the heat off. Even better than that is if you have a little bit of cornstarch with you, like I would say, let's start with a tablespoon or 2 of cornstarch. If you stir that in while it's still simmering, it will make a sauce. You'll end up with a mushroom sauce. And it will make a great, standalone dish or something you can throw on rice. That's totally up to you. Since I'm camping, I need this as a versatile dish, so I'm not doing that. I'm going to put some of this on a hamburger, as you've heard. So this is all done. Doesn't that look yummy? And I wish you could smell it. The aromas are so rich and so earthy. It's perfect for camping. So, congratulations. Look at what you just made. These delicious sauteed mushrooms and onions, the camping version. Now, I'm probably going to take this, it's already in a container, and put it in the console in my car and drive to the next campsite, noshing on this. I don't think driving under the influence of mushrooms and onions is illegal. Not this version, anyways. But if you like this recipe, please visit StepByStepChef.com. There you will find over 175 printable recipes, all free, including this one, and each one is accompanied by a step-by-step chef video. So I'm going to show you how to make it. You get more me than you probably want, but that's not all. The other thing you're going to find, since we're doing cooking and camping with a step-by-step chef as a series, is you will find there some videos on how to camp the step-by-step easy and comfortable way. I think you're going to like those. I give you the basics that have worked for me for 20 years, and then you can make it your own, just like these recipes. I'm not the cook-tator, you make it your own. So again, I'm Larry Richardson, I am your step-by-step chef, and I'll see you in the next episode.